Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into To Sell is Human by Daniel H. Pink, a must-read for every executive. Let's uncover why this book is a game-changer in the sales world. Ready to learn? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. We're all in sales now. In Chapter 1, Daniel H. Pink introduces a groundbreaking idea. In the modern world, we're all part of the sales team. He explains that regardless of our official job titles, each of us engages in what he calls non-sales selling, persuading, influencing, and convincing others. This shift isn't just about selling products, but about moving people, ideas, and even ourselves. Pink references a study showing that people spend about 40% of their time at work in these non-sales selling activities, highlighting the universal nature of this skill. The rise of entrepreneurship and the gig economy has blurred traditional roles, making sales skills more vital than ever. Pink's insight here is that selling in its broadest sense is a fundamental human activity. He stresses that understanding this can revolutionize how we interact both professionally and personally. This chapter sets the tone for the rest of the book, as Pink prepares to dive deeper into the nuances of this new sales landscape. It challenges readers to reconsider their preconceptions about sales and its role in our daily lives. Pink's clear and engaging style makes this chapter a compelling introduction to his thesis. Chapter 2. Entrepreneurship, Elasticity, and EdMed. Chapter 2 delves into three key trends that have reshaped the world of sales: entrepreneurship, elasticity, and EdMed. Pink explains that the rise of entrepreneurship has led to more people being directly involved in sales as they start and grow their own businesses. Elasticity refers to the expanding skill sets required in most jobs, including the ability to sell or move others. The EdMed trend highlights the growing sectors of education and healthcare, where non-sales selling is increasingly prevalent. Pink illustrates how these trends have broadened the scope of who is in sales and what sales means. He uses real-life examples to show how these trends manifest in everyday work situations. Pink also touches on how technology has facilitated these changes, making it easier for individuals to reach a wider audience. This chapter is pivotal in understanding the new sales landscape and the skills required to navigate it. Pink's analysis is insightful, providing a clear framework for understanding the evolving nature of sales. By the end of this chapter, readers will have a deeper appreciation of how these trends impact their professional lives. Chapter 3. From Caveat Emptor to Caveat Venditor. In Chapter 3, Pink discusses a significant shift from the principle of Caveat Emptor, buyer beware, to Caveat Venditor, seller beware. This change reflects a move towards greater transparency and honesty in sales. Pink argues that in a world of abundant information, where buyers can easily research products and services, the old tactics of obfuscation and hard selling are no longer effective. He emphasizes the importance of honesty, clarity, and ethics in modern sales. Pink uses compelling examples to illustrate how businesses that adopt this approach build better customer relationships and enjoy long-term success. He also explores the implications of this shift for individuals, suggesting that personal integrity and authenticity are now crucial sales tools. This chapter is a call to action for a more ethical and transparent approach to sales and persuasion. Pink's engaging storytelling makes the case that in today's world, trust is the most valuable currency in any sales exchange. The insights here are particularly relevant for executives and leaders who are looking to build sustainable and ethical business practices. By the end of this chapter, readers will understand the critical importance of trust and transparency in the new era of sales. Chapter 4. Attunement. Chapter 4 focuses on the concept of attunement, which Pink defines as the ability to bring one's actions and outlook into harmony with other people and the context you're in. He argues that attunement is crucial for effective persuasion in sales. Pink discusses how understanding another person's perspective, exercising empathy, and adjusting one's approach accordingly are key to successful interactions. He delves into various psychological studies and real-world examples to illustrate how attunement works and why it's important. For instance, Pink highlights the significance of subtle cues like mimicking body language or tone of voice in building rapport. He also points out that attunement requires a balance. Being too focused on others' perspectives can lead to losing sight of one's own objectives. Pink provides practical advice on how to develop and improve attunement skills, such as practicing perspective taking and cultivating an attitude of curiosity about others. This chapter is particularly relevant for executives who need to understand and influence a range of stakeholders. Pink's insights into attunement offer a powerful tool for enhancing leadership and communication skills. Chapter 5. Buoyancy. In Chapter 5, Pink explores buoyancy, a quality he describes as the ability to stay afloat amidst an ocean of rejection. He discusses the inevitable rejections and failures in sales and how one can maintain motivation and resilience. Pink draws on research from social psychology to offer strategies for cultivating buoyancy. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive outlook while also being realistic about challenges. One key aspect Pink discusses is the practice of self-talk, encouraging a kind and constructive internal dialogue. He also touches on the power of optimism and how it can be a driving force in overcoming setbacks. Pink offers practical tips for building resilience, such as framing failures as learning opportunities and focusing on progress rather than perfection. This chapter is particularly valuable for anyone who faces rejection in their professional life, providing tools to cope with and grow from these experiences. Chapter 6. Clarify. Chapter 6 delves into the concept of clarify, which Pink defines as the ability to distill complex information into a clear, persuasive message. He argues that in today's information-saturated world, being able to clarify and simplify is a key sales skill. Pink discusses how the best salespeople are those who can uncover and articulate the underlying problems their products or services solve. He provides examples of how effective clarification can transform a sales pitch from merely interesting to compelling. Pink also explores the importance of asking the right questions to gain clarity and guide others to understanding. He emphasizes the role of listening in the clarification process, suggesting that it's as important as speaking. Pink provides practical tips for improving clarification skills, such as focusing on the essence of a message and practicing summarizing complex ideas succinctly. This chapter is essential for anyone looking to improve their communication and persuasion skills. Chapter 7. Pitch. In Chapter 7, Pink examines the art of the pitch, presenting one's ideas compellingly and persuasively. He explores various forms of pitches, from the traditional elevator pitch to more innovative approaches like the one-word pitch or the question pitch. Pink emphasizes the importance of crafting a pitch that captures attention and sparks interest. He draws on examples from advertising, storytelling, and even movie-making to illustrate how an effective pitch works. Pink discusses the need for pitches to be concise yet powerful, offering a clear value proposition. He also touches on the importance of adapting one's pitch to different audiences and contexts. Pink provides practical advice on how to develop and refine pitches, suggesting that practice and feedback are key. This chapter is especially relevant for executives and entrepreneurs who often need to present their ideas to stakeholders, investors, or potential customers. Chapter 8. Improvise. Chapter 8 delves into the skill of improvisation, which Pink identifies as a crucial element in modern sales and persuasion. He explains that the ability to think on one's feet and adapt to changing situations is more important than ever in a dynamic, unpredictable business environment. Pink draws parallels between the principles of improvisational theater and effective selling, emphasizing the importance of being present, listening actively, and building on what others are saying. He discusses the concept of yes and as a foundational principle of improvisation, encouraging a mindset of acceptance and building upon ideas rather than shutting them down. Pink illustrates how improvisation requires a balance of preparation and spontaneity, suggesting that while one should be well prepared, they must also be ready to deviate from the script as needed. He offers practical advice for developing improvisational skills, such as practicing in low-stakes situations and learning to embrace uncertainty. This chapter is particularly valuable for leaders and sales professionals who need to navigate complex negotiations and rapidly evolving scenarios. Chapter 9. Serve. In the final chapter, Pink focuses on the concept of serve, arguing that the most effective sales approach is one that prioritizes serving others. He explains that the best salespeople see their role as helping others solve problems or achieve goals, rather than merely pushing a product. Pink discusses the shift from a self-centered sales approach to a service-oriented mindset, highlighting how this shift leads to better customer relationships and more satisfying professional experiences. He emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding in serving effectively. Pink offers examples of individuals and companies that have succeeded by putting service at the core of their sales philosophy. He also discusses the role of purpose in service, suggesting that a sense of contributing to something bigger than oneself can be a powerful motivator. Let's talk accountability. Lesson 1. Accountability in sales means understanding your role in the broader context. It's not just about closing a deal, but building relationships. Lesson 2. Adaptability is crucial. The book teaches us to be flexible in our approach and tailor our pitch to the audience's needs. Lesson 3. Continuous learning and improvement are part of an accountable sales strategy. We're never too experienced to learn something new. For leadership takeaways, as leaders, we must foster a culture of transparency and honesty in sales, as Pink advocates in the shift from caveat emptor to caveat venditor. Empathy and attunement are key. Understanding our team's and customers' perspectives is crucial for effective leadership. Encourage creativity and improvisation in your team. As Pink highlights, a scripted approach isn't always the best. And that's a wrap on To Sell is Human. Each chapter packs a punch and offers invaluable insights for anyone in business, leadership, or navigating the modern world. I highly recommend picking up a copy for a deeper dive. If you found this summary helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more executive book summaries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.